Join me as I dive into the leaked messages from Kamala Harris' team and see if I can uncover the most surprising secrets behind the scenes. It's no secret that 2024 is going to be a wild ride in the world of politics, and with the latest leak of messages from Kamala Harris' team, things just got a whole lot more interesting. This leak has the potential to shake things up in a major way, and I'm excited to dive in and see what secrets we can uncover. It's clear that the Harris team is in full damage control mode, trying to downplay the impact of these leaked messages. But let's be real, when you're dealing with sensitive information like this, there's always going to be fallout. The real question is, how will this affect Harris' political career long term? The implications of these leaked messages are huge. For one, they could call into question Harris' judgment and leadership abilities. If her team is freely sharing sensitive information, it raises concerns about her ability to protect the country's secrets. And two, these messages could be used as ammunition by her political opponents, further complicating an already crowded Democratic field. The leak also raises questions about the internal dynamics of Harris' team. Are these messages indicative of a deeper cultural issue within the campaign? Is there a lack of accountability, or was this simply a one-off mistake? But what's even more concerning is the potential for these messages to be used to discredit Harris and her team. We've seen it time and time again. A leak like this can be a death knell for a political campaign. Let's take a closer look at the content of these leaked messages. From what I've seen, they're a mix of internal strategy discussions and behind-the-scenes chatter. Some of the language is pretty candid, with team members sharing their honest opinions on everything from policy to personnel. One message that caught my eye was a discussion about Harris' stance on a particular policy issue. According to the leak, her team was heavily divided on the topic, with some members urging her to take a more moderate stance. This is fascinating, because it gives us a glimpse into the kind of internal debates that are happening within the campaign. Another theme that emerges from the leak is the team's concern about Harris' public image. There are several messages discussing how to spin certain events to make her look more favorable to the public. This raises questions about the authenticity of her campaign and whether she's being genuine with the American people. One message that really stood out to me was a conversation about a potential scandal involving one of Harris' donors. The team is discussing how to handle the situation, and it's clear that they're trying to figure out how to contain the damage. This message is significant because it shows that Harris' team is aware of the potential for scandal and is actively working to manage the narrative. But it also raises questions about the kind of people Harris is surrounding herself with. But the most shocking message of all has to be the one where a team member is discussing Harris' potential running mate. The language is pretty blunt, with the team member expressing concerns about the candidate's lack of experience and charisma. This is huge, because it shows that Harris' team is already thinking about the general election and is willing to make some tough decisions to get ahead. This leak has the potential to be a game-changer for Harris' campaign, and it's clear that her team is already feeling the heat. With this kind of information out in the open, it's going to be tough for Harris to regain the trust of the American people. So what does this mean for Kamala Harris and her team? Well, that's the million-dollar question. One thing is for sure, this leak is going to make the 2024 election even more fascinating to watch. Thanks for watching, and be sure to let me know in the comments what you think about these leaked messages. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more political analysis and commentary.